messages you want, or you can buy, like the program you've got, messages that are pre-made, and it's really, really easy. And so subliminal messages do work. There's research on it that it does work, and I think if you add the instruction of what to do with it, you give your reticular activation system a message to accept the subliminal messages on your computer screen, then it'll work 100 times better.
So now let's jump back into the computer and see exactly what our subliminal software is all about. You start by pressing play, and you'll notice that your Mind Movie begins faintly over your computer desktop, but you control the opacity. You can turn the opacity up and make it more prominent, or you can turn it down. Now, why is this important? You can set the opacity and volume as faintly as you like and go back to work. You can write emails and surf the web just like this. In fact, you can do anything you normally do, but every second you're at your computer, your subconscious is being programmed by your very own Mind Movie. It's the best way to program your mind for success that I know of.
Cool. Explain the power of subliminal, because that's another one that kind of sounds hokey, but just experience tells me it works.
Yeah, you got to remember that your unconscious mind is what's running the show. Consciously, we're thinking things like, oh, EFT is great, or EFT is nuts, and, my movie sounds interesting, or whatever. On a conscious mind, that's going on. On an unconscious mind, we are pulling in billions of pieces of data, most of which we are oblivious to. We're not aware of it at all. And that's why it's so important that you have to watch whatever it is, TV that you're watching, movies that you're watching, all of that. You're making conclusions subliminally based on what you're feeding into your brain. So with the mind movies and the subliminal aspect of that, what you're doing is consciously choosing what you're going to feed into your brain, and what part of the brain is it going into? The unconscious mind, which is the command center. So by using the subliminals, you get past the filtering system, which is the conscious mind. The conscious mind is the one that's going to put up the radar, it's going to put up the bridge, it's going to put up everything that's going to block it, the force field. But by creating what you want to have in your programming, in your new experience, so that you attract a better life for yourself, what you do is have this subliminal that is being delivered to you unconsciously. It's seeping in below the radar into the very power center that's running your life. So this is, how can I find the words to describe how powerful this is? This is working at that level that is actually what's magnetizing everything in your life.
Yeah. The part that I think is genius, too, is the subliminal part.
Right.
Most people don't understand subliminal messages. That's where a message goes past your senses so fast you don't even see it, you're not aware of its presence, and it's going right to your subconscious mind. So the whole thing, you see, I think what you've built here is something, in fact, I know what you've built because I understand how the mind works, probably as well as anybody alive because I've studied it for so long. But what you've built will work for anyone. But the paradox here, you're going to find people that will invest in this and then will say, oh, the mind movie doesn't work.
What is that?
Well, the mind movie does work. They don't work. They don't get involved in repetition. You see, the logic is saying, well, I've already watched it for a week. Watch it for a year, every day, maybe twice a day. You eat a couple of times a day. I don't know about you, but I shave sometimes a couple of times a day. We shower a couple of times a day. How about investing in your own life a couple of minutes a day? Because that's about all it takes. And watch that. And it's the repetition of it. And without the repetition, it isn't going to work any better than anything else. See, the problem is the people don't work it.
Yeah.
There's only one problem we've got is ignorance. And there's only one way to overcome ignorance, and that is knowledge. And from knowledge, you gain understanding. From ignorance, you have doubt and worry. Well, most people are full of doubt and worry as to what their future is going to be like. If a person will study this just for a short period of time, they're going to develop the understanding that the repetition of watching their own movie will turn it into physical results in their life.
Natalie, the whole Mind Movies team, John Pate here. It's been 3 wonderful years since I've ran across your service. And I was really blessed to get an invitation from you guys to get a kind of an update what's going on. If you recall, about 3 years ago, I started using your Mind Movies tool, which I found was very helpful. I mean, I've been able to create the lifestyle of, attract business partners. Matter of fact, I got a world-class business partner right there behind the camera, Mr. Darren Sockley. And what I can tell you from my experience is the money has been pouring in, the lifestyle, the connections. I mean, it seems like everything is just lining up. I kind of got wind of this Mind Movies 2.0 that you got coming up here, and you gave me a sneak peek look at it. And I can tell you right now, if you had trouble with the first one, because it was a little bit technically challenging, you know, if your desire was there, you would make it work. This one here is so user-friendly. It's literally point, click, and create the lifestyle you want. I mean, here I am today. I don't even know what day of the week it is because it really has no bearing in my life anymore. But we're down here at the Keyhole Island, where is that, Roatone Island, house hunting for our 6-month retreat, winter retreat home. And we're going to be paying cash for that. I mean, we've actually created one of probably the fastest business models on the planet today. Me and Darren here, we created viralcashblast.com. I mean, it's absolutely off the charts. We've got multiple income streams because of the tools that you've given us. And all you got to do is just create the life that you want instead of being stuck where you're at. Create what you want. I mean, I'm living proof. I didn't have anything going for me, and now it seems like everything is going my way. So if you're looking to change your life for the best, create it the way you want it, and that's key, because my life is going to be different than yours, it's going to be different than Darren's, anybody else's. Create the life you want, the lifestyle, the money, whatever it is you want. This tool will make it happen. Ryan, Frank, I'm looking forward to having a sit down with you guys. Have a blessed day.
When I found Mind Movies, I thought, this is a perfect fit for me and for my clients. But before I recommend anything, I always make sure that I try it out myself. So I got my Mind Movie kit and I started making my Mind Movie, and even before I was finished with it and started watching it on a regular basis, these incredible things started happening. I had money come my way that I wasn't expecting, and we went on an incredible Bahamas vacation that was completely unexpected. And so the list is huge. It keeps happening and it keeps happening. So I couldn't be happier, and I can't thank the Mind Movie team enough. I have to tell you that Mind Movies has really changed my life. I was always a very good manifester, but now it's like manifesting on steroids. It's unbelievable. And it's so easy, and I love it.
So guys, I hope you're as excited as we are. We're really proud of Mind Movies 2.0. It's been a labour of love for about a year. I don't want to tell you how much money we've spent on it, but we think we've created something really, really special. You can make your Mind Movie like that. It's so simple. And the most powerful part about it is it works. You can actually start creating the future that you want. Now, Mind Movies 2.0 goes live to the world on Thursday, the 5th of August at 11 a.m. Pacific and 2 p.m. Eastern Time. So guys, keep your eyes on your inbox. You'll be receiving emails over the next few days with links so that you can be first in line. Now, there are a limited number. Just looking at the volume of comments on the blog, we may not be able to give it to everybody, but it's going to be crazy. It's going to be exciting. Make sure you keep an eye on your inbox. So guys, if you can see a box to the right of this video, a place for you to enter your email, that means you are not yet on our email list. Go ahead and enter your email right now. This will put you on the early bird list, which will give you a few hours head start on the rest of the world with your chance to get Mind Movies 2.0. You'll get the rest of the video series, and you'll get the 6 pre-made Mind Movies, all for you free right now. So guys, it's getting a little bit chilly here in San Diego. It's time to head inside. Natalie?
Yeah, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure talking with you today, and we look forward to spending more time with you in the future. So bye for now.
Take care, guys. See you soon.